Hello, welcome to the Grill News Bulletin on the Nigerian Correctional Service online television, where we bring you latest updates from the commands and justice reforms across Nigeria as it affects the correctional service. I am Deputy Superintendent of Corrections, Fidelis Stephen Daliop, and on this edition, we have major developments from correctional service and government interventions across different states. Borno State government pledges continued support for correctional service as a new controller assumes office. Kano State government sets aside over 850,000 naira monthly to improve healthcare services for inmates. Super Eagles stumble in World Cup quest. Late Zimbabwe equalizer puts Nigeria's hope in jeopardy. Stay with us. We'll be back. The newly posted Controller of Corrections Borno State Command, Ibrahim Bawa, has pledged to work closely with the state government to improve correctional reforms and security efforts in the state. Bawa, who previously oversaw Bauchi Custodial Center, made this statement during a courtesy visit to the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Internal Security, Professor Usman Tar, at the Musa Usman Secretariat in Maiduguri. During the visit, the controller expressed gratitude for the government's consistent support, particularly for providing relief materials to inmates during the September 2024 Maiduguri flood disaster. In his response, Professor Tar welcomed the new controller and assured him of government's commitment to partnering with security agencies. In a bid to enhance security operations in Osun State, the controller of Nigeria Immigration Service Osun State Command, Olufunke Yetunde Odusute, paid a courtesy visit to the controller of corrections Osun State Command, Olalekan Rotimi Oluwadele, at the NCOS headquarters in Osogbo. Controller Odusute acknowledged the long-standing cooperation between the two agencies, especially in intelligence sharing, which has helped tackle crime more effectively. In an effort to improve the welfare of inmates in Kano State, the State Contributory Healthcare Management Agency, KSCHMA, has pledged to provide 852,400 naira monthly to support medical services in custodial centers. The Executive Secretary of KSCHMA, Dr. Rahila Aliu Mukhtar, revealed this during a ceremony commending the state government under Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf for prioritizing healthcare of vulnerable groups, including inmates. She noted that Kano State is the first in Nigeria to integrate correctional facilities into its healthcare management scheme. Controller of Corrections Kano State Command, Ado Inuwa, expressed deep appreciation for the government's intervention and assured that funds would be used to provide essential medical care and emergency treatments. If you are just tuning in, this is the Grill News Bulletin on the Nigerian Correctional Service online television. Stay glued. We'll be back.
My name is Babawali Afolabi. The National PRO, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, we are the leading agency talking about protection of all critical national assets and infrastructure. And right now, I am on Nigeria Correctional Service online television, and you can be part of what we're doing live in the studio. And to get the links, simply type Nigeria Correctional Service on YouTube for all your videos. And don't forget, always subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.
Welcome back. In a major effort to decongest correctional facilities, the Chief Judge of Katsina State, Honorable Justice Musa Dalladi, granted bail to 91 inmates and discharged 4 others during the first quarter jail delivery exercise for 2025. The Command's Public Relations Officer, Assistant Superintendent of Corrections, Najib Idris Kunduru, reported that the exercise was held at the Medium Security Custodial Center, Katsina, and it was focused on inmates who have overstayed in custody due to delayed trials, those with health conditions, and others whose offenses did not warrant prolonged detention. Still on inmates' release, in a significant move to address congestion in correctional centers, the Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom State, Honorable Justice Ekaite Fabian Obot, has ordered the release of 50 inmates following a jail delivery exercise conducted. According to the report by the Command's Public Relations Officer, Assistant Superintendent of Corrections, Richard Metong, the exercise targeted inmates who had been detained beyond their expected sentences, those with missing case files, and individuals who have demonstrated good behavior and readiness for reintegration into society. The Controller of Corrections, Akwa Ibom State Command, Frank Okonkwo, commended the Chief Judge's commitment to justice and urged the released inmates to embrace a positive lifestyle. He also called on the public to support their reintegration efforts. Justice Obot reiterated that the judiciary remains committed to ensuring fair and timely justice while reducing the burden on correctional facilities. On sports, it was heartbreak in Uyo as Super Eagles' road to the 2026 FIFA World Cup hit a stumbling block. Nigeria was held to a 1-1 draw by Zimbabwe, conceding a last-minute equalizer that leaves the qualification hopes hanging in the balance. Coming off a confident 2-0 win over Rwanda, the Super Eagles looked poised to continue their winning run. Coach Eric Chelle stuck with the same lineup, banking on the form of star players Victor Osimhen and Bright Osai Samuel. And it looked promising. A moment of brilliance in the 72nd minute saw Galatasaray striker Osimhen fire Nigeria ahead, sending the home crowd at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium into a frenzy. But that joy was short-lived. As full time approached, the Super Eagles' defenses faltered, allowing Zimbabwe to level the score in stoppage time. With this result, Nigeria now sits fourth in Group C with 7 points, trailing leaders South Africa by 6. The pressure is mounting as Benin Republic and Lesotho sit just ahead, leaving the Super Eagles with an uphill task to secure automatic qualification. The Super Eagles would need to regroup fast if they are to keep their World Cup dreams alive. That wraps up this edition of the Grill News Bulletin as written and compiled by Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Franka Awa and edited by Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Solomon Jua. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share our social media handles showing on your screen. I am Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Fidelis Stephen Daliop. See you in the next edition of The Grill. Thanks for watching.